for the world title.
That's what we want to see. Is going to be 2 or is going to be 3 of us?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Green Bay, Wisconsin, weighing in at 235 pounds, Mr. Kennedy.
Now look, Batista, no secret we're not friends, we're not pals, but I'm going to do my job as a journalist here. Mr. Kennedy, right there in the ring, staring at you, has already defeated you twice. The Undertaker is the Undertaker. Is it not true that the Royal Rumble will be the end of the reign of Batista?
That's definitely not true.
No, but what is true, Batista, is that man, Mr. Kennedy, will meet you for the World Championship 9 nights from tonight. And that man, The Undertaker, could be added to the mix because of the controversial ending last week of the Beat the Clock sprint. Remember, Mr. Kennedy had the time to beat at 5 minutes, 7 seconds. Realizing The Undertaker was closing in on beating that time, Mr. Kennedy got involved, pulling The Miz out of the ring. The Undertaker would desperately attempt to beat the clock, delivering a tombstone pile driver to The Miz, but as you'll see, just a second away from beating Mr. Kennedy's time. Hence, Mr. Kennedy advances into the Royal Rumble, into the main event for the championship. A main event that could be seriously altered in this matchup right now.
And it becomes a triple threat match that it will be, it's going to be real interesting. It's going to be real curious.
It is, you know, that's unknown for me, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Undertaker, you know, he's a phenomenon. Intimidating would be an understatement.
But you know, Batista, these fans, they love you. I've never understood why they care so much for you, but they do.
You wouldn't understand. You would never understand. You would never be able to relate.
I'm trying to ask you a question here, okay? I'm trying to be professional.
I'm sorry. Do your job, please.
Why in the world did you not answer the question last week from Crystal what you thought about if it was Undertaker for the first time or if it was Mr. Kennedy? You basically repeated the question. What are your thoughts if it's
I don't
the
have to answer
Undertaker?
that question. If I have to answer, I'll answer at the Rumble.
Bradshaw, you are a man who's been in the ring. You know The Undertaker well. Is there anything you would say to Batista about getting in the ring with The Undertaker?
No, I'm not going to say anything, Batista. I'm not going to help Batista to retain that championship.
I don't need your help, thank you.
No, you never have, and you did an admirable job. And that one match you had in the triple threat was absolutely phenomenal. But am I a fan of yours? Hell no.
And you know, guys, we seem to be discounting the fact that, well, Mr. Kennedy could actually defeat The Undertaker here tonight, and it could actually be a one-on-one matchup with the champ.
I'm not discounting that fact, Michael. You may be. Mr. Kennedy has defeated 6 world champions in the past 12 months. That is unheard of. A record.
And Mr. Kennedy, let's not forget, has been battle-tested and battle-hardened over the past few months. He's gone through a first blood match and a last ride match with The Undertaker.
Does it worry you, Batista, that the amelioration of Kennedy since the first time you faced him when he was able to defeat you has gotten that much better?
It doesn't worry me, but I'll tell you, I will never, ever overlook or underestimate Mr. Kennedy. He's crafty. He's got all these wins over former world champions for a reason.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event of the evening on Friday Night SmackDown. It is The Undertaker versus Mr. Kennedy. If The Undertaker can win this matchup, it'll be The Undertaker, Mr. Kennedy, and the man joining us at ringside, the world champion Batista, in a triple threat match for the championship at the Royal Rumble. Quick cover by The Undertaker, and a kick out by Mr. Kennedy. And Undertaker trying to take it to Mr. Kennedy, perhaps pick up the victory early, put this one away early.
The Undertaker, a four-time world champion, Psycho Sid, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the people that he beat to get the championship 4 times. And Batista, he could be after you next.
I welcome the opportunity. That's what we're here to see.
Undertaker gonna go up to the top
It'll be
rope.
an absolute privilege to be in the ring with the Undertaker.
Oh, score! By the Undertaker. Batista, you could very well feel that for the very first time at the Rumble a week from Sunday. Face first goes Mr. Kennedy. Undertaker shoots the half. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out at 2. Wow. The Undertaker trying to win this matchup early and get into that triple threat match at the Rumble.
He's trying to win the match early. The Undertaker, every time the bell rings, he comes straight at you. I, of all people, should know. You, of all people, should know, Michael Cole. You called almost every episode of SmackDown.
Right hand by the Undertaker, the Phenom. Mr. Kennedy he's really gone through a transformation, John, over the past couple of months, ever since that last ride match in Armageddon. Oh, the toll that his body went through at the hands of the Undertaker. But is he better for it? That's the question. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg. Kick out by the Undertaker.
Kennedy smells like smoke because he's been through fire. The only way you get battle tested is in battles. I assure you, Kennedy right now is better than he was 12 months ago before he had ever defeated a world champion.
I have to agree with that. He looks hungrier than ever.
Undertaker with right hands. Kennedy whipped across the ring. Kennedy with a kick to the chest, and it barely stunned the Undertaker. Mr. Kennedy unloading. But I don't know if it's wise strategy to try to trade punches with the Undertaker. Right out here in front of us, Mr. Kennedy launched over the top rope. Face to face with the champion, and perhaps that distraction allows the Undertaker to take advantage. The Undertaker controlling Mr. Kennedy. Undertaker wins this matchup. He will join Mr. Kennedy and Batista in a triple threat matchup for the World Championship at the Royal Rumble a week from Sunday. Will The Undertaker join the title fray at the Rumble? We'll find out when we return.